guys, welcome to day 22 of A Poem a Day. Today's poem is entitled Digestion. Why not take big bites out of life? Chomping on chunks is bad for digestion, and sometimes you choke. It is little bits at a time, I remind myself, to find myself where I actually am. Cease chasing after someone ahead or backtracking for the one behind. At any moment, either person could turn this way or that, and so we would have only seemed on the same path. We never are, humans, on the same path. There is no conveyor belt that drops us off or sends us down the invisible line of time, however much it may feel that way some days. I have come so far from that little girl placed in a box, told she's not good enough to be a writer, or special enough to be an artist, or limber enough to be a dancer, or any of the things about which I dream. Back then, when I was small with large ideas, I began to grow. They thwarted the thinking, they dampened the dreaming, they stuffed me into everywhere I would never fit. And through the shifting of several decades, I didn't think much at all. Existed for the pleasure of others and objects, jumped on the belt, conveyed to a cubicle, padded and gray, inside all day. Although a whisper, one day I heard my soul dying, crying for me to break out. About to leave, I met him, the love that would free me from all of this meaningless misery. My thoughts began to grow, my body to shrink, less of the gross world, more of philosophy's wink, possibility peeking from corners, bursting through streets, sweet life, it came back. I fell into heart where it all starts. This part of my life is budding toward bloom, this lotus, from mud rising up to the moon. I am soaring above, lifting my gaze, spreading my wings, fluttering there, fanning the air. To swirl and sweep so lovingly and deep, that is the meal all of us crave. Big bites or little, mouth open or closed, regardless of language, culture, or clothes. Our hearts hunger for the lightness of being. The purpose we see being nothing at all but love, freedom from suffering, object-free happiness that stands with us now, simply lay hidden under heaps of our things, quarries of emotion, great gatherings of greed devouring me.